guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca. Today I did want to say a huge thank you to Powersmart. Powersmart is sponsoring today's video. If you guys are new here, I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom and I am a full-time content creator. My family and I, we do actually live in a very small town. If you guys have seen any of my videos, very small town, but we are in a high fire zone, so it is a necessity for us to have multiple different sources of portable power, which I am so excited to review this. This is an honest review. They sent this over to me to unbox and review for you. PS5150 portable power station. I am so excited to have this. We have a generator on our house, but this is going to be so nice to have as a backup to carry in our car when we go camping, or just to have something in the house to charge multiple different things. This is a 500 watt. I think it does actually go up to 1,000 watt. We're going to unbox it, review it. We're going to try it inside in the car. We are going to try it outside as well. There are 3 different charging options, full recharge options, so you can charge it with the car adapter, a wall outlet, or solar panels. The solar panels are sold separately. I'll throw a picture up here in the corner. I don't want to drop it. But I am going to do a quick unboxing. We'll go over a lot of the different features, and then I will show you some really awesome features that I'm so excited to have. If you are looking for a portable power station, I feel like this is going to be a must-have for our emergency kit, or just something nice to have if you're going in the backyard, having a party, or if you're just hanging out, and for those emergency situations. Okay, so we're gonna get into an unboxing of the PS5150. This is so cool. I'm super excited. It does have wireless charging. Apple devices are available for wireless charging, which is great, especially for me. There's many different modes on here for flashlight. There is a flashlight in the handle, flashlight on the side, 12 to 28 volt input. There's USB outputs, DC outputs, AC outputs. There's so much that this can power. It can charge a TV, different devices, a fan, you name it. We'll get into all of that. First, I do want to say that it is packed incredibly well. It does have quite a bit of weight to it. I am a person that appreciates a quick start guide, so the fact that there is everything written clearly here, it was really easy to go over the user manual, but then anytime there's a quick start guide, I definitely appreciate that. Like I said in the beginning, it does have some weight to it, but for something that is going to power many different devices, large appliances, things like that, I honestly expect some weight to it. And the cords actually did come in their own box, which I think is great because one, shipping is great, but then also I think I'm going to actually be keeping this in the box so that when we need it, I know where everything is. So here is the first option for charging. We can just plug this into the wall. We can plug this into the car to charge. There's many different options, or solar, like I mentioned before. The solar panels are actually sold separately. I plan on purchasing those because it is an amazing option to have, especially if you are running without power. I appreciate that they thought of having different options to charge. I like the handle on here. The grip is actually pretty nice. Like I mentioned before, it is a 500 watt, but the max watt is up to 1,000, which is great because that means there's for somebody that has little to no knowledge when it comes to backup portable power. I feel like this is extremely user-friendly, which is great, especially in like an emergency situation, or honestly if you're just planning to use this in your backyard or keep it with you as a sort of backup in your car, anything like that. It was pretty self-explanatory, which is something that I feel like is super notable when you're kind of getting your feet wet into something like this. So I appreciate that. It was really easy for me to figure out, and it's so compact, but it powers so much. I had so much fun figuring this out. It did actually come halfway charged. It was a little bit under 50%, and the light on here, the flashlight, is absolutely amazing. It was super bright outside, so I just decided to test this in our closet, in our storage closet, and you can see that the light on the handle and even the light on the side were fully functioning, and to my surprise they were extremely bright, which is amazing. So that is a really nice feature, especially to have it in 2 different areas. You're not stuck with one different flashlight. I definitely prefer the spotlight, obviously, if you're outside and you need something larger, but the light in the handle is actually really nice. So now let's get into the wireless charging. I love this. I did actually have to take my phone out of the case, which should be a little bit self-explanatory, but it took me a minute to figure it out, and immediately it started charging. So now let's have some fun. I grabbed just some random various items to charge from around the house. I picked up this fan. I put it on the highest setting, had no issues with it blowing cold air. I plugged in a sound bar. I plugged in a nightlight. Mind you, these are all really small items, but you could plug in a computer in here. I feel like I could plug in all of the devices that we need and then some, and have no issues with these charging. And you'll see here that it depends on the output that you're using, either the AC or DC. It's really easy to just turn that button on and off, and then obviously whatever's plugged in is going to power on with no issues. And I love, again, that this is so user friendly and honestly extremely easy to operate. I loved that I was able to pull this out and honestly get a little bit used to it, and it took maybe no more than 5 to 10 minutes just kind of looking at the user guide and then fiddling around with everything. For this one, I would give this 10 out of 10 for ease of use. We're going to run out to the car really quick and plug this into the adapter in the car. Like, no issues, just like before in the house, I was able to power this on and charge it. I do always keep a backup battery in the car, and I plugged that in with no issues, was able to charge my phone right away. Again, the flashlights are amazing. This would be something so great to have as your emergency kit in the car. It takes up little to no space. Like, honestly, as much as this powers up, it's extremely compact. So I think this will either be in the car with us, or it's just going to be something that we keep in the house in our emergency kit. And again, it's going to be actually really nice if we ever want to hang out in the backyard, or if you're going camping. Like, it's an all-in-one, one-stop shop. So I took this in the backyard, and I wanted to test out a few things back here, but first I wanted to show you in natural daylight. It actually does have a really nice design to it, so I always appreciate the design of a specific unit, and this one is extremely well designed. Everything in here was thought out really well. I like the LCD display, the LED lights. I love all of the charging functions are on one side, and none of the charging functions are on the side where the cords are going to get kind of wonky. Like, it's all really well thought out, and I do love the color. Okay, so now I'm in my husband's shed, and we like to barbecue, we like to smoke meat in the electric smoker, and I thought that this was going to be something super fun that we could plug in when we pull the smoker out if we're ever doing a barbecue. And this, of course, had no issues powering that on. So again, this can be used for emergency situations, camping, leisurely in your own yard, or just to have on hand. And I love the versatility. Like, I can use this for almost anything, and any hesitation, the 500 watt maximum, I think, or peak at 1000 watt, it's gonna have no issues with all of the things that we would potentially need to charge or anything like this. So extremely surprised at how easy this is to use and how well it operates. Within a few seconds the system is on and it's ready to go. It's really easy to charge. I had it charging for a few hours, and within those hours it was 100% charged. I love the fact that I can charge it fully and then just put it back in the box. It's ready to go whenever I need it. Again, I love the wireless charging. That way, if I have multiple devices that I'm charging, multiple phones, I can wirelessly charge one as well, and it's compatible with many different devices. I love that I have portable power on the go, and that it's going to be really nice to have as a backup, or honestly, this might be my first choice considering how compact it is. Thank you again to Powersmart. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I'll have a link to this specific model and the Powersmart store linked down below. I will catch you guys in the next video. If you have any questions, again, don't forget to leave them in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.